Welcome back, everyone. This is a part 2 video with using Shop the Row from a consultant's point of view. In part 1, we looked at the consultant dashboard and what Shop the Row looks like on the consultant dashboard. We learned quickly how to add some inventory, how to post some listings and that. On this segment, part 2, we're going to look at more of the customer side of things and how Shop the Row works with your customers, so that we can be prepared to answer questions that they're going to have that do come up. So, first step will be to have customers create a profile with Shop the Row. This is important because if they do not create this ahead of time, it's going to ask every single time they try to claim an item to type in their name, address, email, and all that. If they create this profile, it will auto-fill it for them, so it saves your customer a lot of time in the long run. So, they will go to shoptherow.com. And then you'll see consultant sign up, but that's not what we want. We want down here customer sign up. I offered an incentive on my page, a giveaway contest for customers to create this ahead of time prior to my first party using it. So I encouraged them to go make their account. If they did, come back, let me know, and then they'd be entered into the giveaway. And I just gave away some Lula Cash, so it helped boost some sales for that pop-up as well. So here's the information they're going to have to enter in. Username, email, password. Password needs to be at least 8 characters, and it must contain letters and numbers. And then, of course, the address and all that information. And then you'll hit submit. I actually already have a customer account created, so I'm going to use that one and log in here. So here's the screen that customers will see when they log on to their dashboard. When you've logged in, it'll say your claimed items, and it will list everything here. Cool factor that my customers have just eaten up so far is the fact that it works for all consultants. So it's not just me. Once they create this, it's good for any consultant that uses Shop the Row. So they can come here and they can see, oh, okay, I purchased this item in this size from Sarah Q. Oh, okay, but then I purchased this one from Stevie and Paige. So whatever the case is, it'll show right on here, which is helpful for a customer if you think about it, because if they're buying from multiple consultants and let's say, they end up having some damaged leggings, they'll be able to look back and figure out which consultant they purchased those from, so they can contact them to figure out the damage process. Hope this never happens to us, but if a customer bought something and they haven't received the item, they'll be able to know which consultant, because it can be confusing for a customer to remember who they bought what from if they're shopping from multiple consultants. So that's the basis here, and it'll tell them all their stuff. Their profile info will be down here. I made up, obviously, a fake one just for the sake of videos like this. So it's 123 Lula Lane in Lulaland, Michigan. So this is what it looks like once they've created their profile. That's all they need to do initially for creating their profile. Now, I've already in our test video, our part 1 video, I've created an album so that we can practice what it looks like for a customer. So I'm on Facebook now on my group page, LuLaRoe, Sarah, and Dennis, and I instruct my customers that it's just like they've always done with shopping. They're going to come to our photos. They're going to come to our albums. Now that they're in our albums, again, it looks just like it always has for them. So they can still scroll through to see other albums. My album covers are here because that's what I've loaded. Ignore this one with the misspelling. It's our test. You'll see your photos loaded. Again, normally you'd see your beautiful clothes, but this time we're seeing this picture I loaded. Picture itself is normal. The description, everything looks normal. I now tell my customers the first person that comments sold wins this item. So this is just like we've always done here. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to type sold. Enter. They can keep shopping. If there's multiple items they wanted to claim, they can go ahead, flip through all the photos, type sold, get those up. That way they get those items because that first sold comment is the winner. You need to pick a policy and stay consistent with it. Some consultants that use Shop the Row say that whoever clicks this link and claims it through the link first wins the item. and some consultants do the sold comment first. I have personally decided on the sold comment because if this link for some reason is broken, if it airs out on them, if two people are clicking at the same time or something silly, I want to make sure that there's no issue. So for me, it just made sense. Keep it the way they've always known it. First sold comment is the winner. And we can always check timestamps if needed or something like that. But I think it helps keep it drama free. So that's my lecture about that. Now, the first person who is comment sold earns the right to claim through the link. So once they come to this page, they're going to see this option that says claim. They also see a couple other things I'll show you real quick. This is the customer view. It says who their consultant that they're shopping with. They can like the item or share it through Facebook. We're going to click the claim. Because I've already made the account, you can see that all my information has auto-populated. If I had not created my account yet, I would be typing this in every single item that I wanted to claim. Then there's this notes box. So this is a great chance for a customer to, say that they have $5 in Lula cash to use. Or maybe they want to do porch pickup. You can have them type these kind of things in that notes box. If they could tell you things like they want to host a pop-up with you, they have a question, can you confirm that this is true black or whatever the question is. They can type all those things to you there. Claim, and we're done shopping. It'll ask them to confirm that they are really done shopping, and it'll list their items for them that they're purchasing. We're going to hit done shopping. Once they've hit done shopping, it's going to notify you as the consultant through our page, which I'll show you in just a moment, that this person has claimed some items and they're all done. But now we're back on the customer's dashboard. On the customer's dashboard, under that your claimed items, you can now see that add a line that we just fake purchased shows up, shows them the consultant name, what day and time they claimed it, and pricing and all that. The other cool thing about this, say I forgot about it in a week, hey, I forgot I bought this, but I haven't received any add-a-lines. I don't remember what it looks like. Or maybe I bought 3 Irmas, so how do I know which Irma came from which consultant? Click on the item's name, and it's going to pull up a picture of that item for you. So, pretty cool. It would come over here again, and it'll tell you all that information of when you claimed it. So that's the basic of the customer side of things. As I mentioned, the important thing is that you pick a rule and you stick with it as far as how you'd like everybody to claim items. But consistency is very important. If you're a consultant that bounces back and forth on your rules, your customers are going to call you out on it. So do that. And I'll do a quick show to you. I have my consultant dashboard still open. If I click on my sales, which we showed you in part 1, that item that Lula Lady just purchased, that fake add-a-line, has now shown up on my list of pending sales. See, it gives me a picture of the item, gives me the customer's info, and the option for invoice paid shipped. I mentioned in part 1, anytime you see this little clipboard on the gray-black icon, I can click that and it'll automatically copy it to my clipboard on my computer. So now when I go into Audrey to, it's Bless now. Once I go into Bless to invoice the customer, it's already loaded. I can just hit paste and there's no worrying about anything. You don't type anything wrong or whatever. So that's there. Those notes that we entered on that other screen show right below the picture for me on the items. So I'll know that she's using Lula Cash. She wants a porch pickup. And yeah, I think that about covers our video number 2. I am totally open to doing some more videos on using Shop the Row if anybody is interested. As I mentioned, I absolutely love this program, and I have no doubt that I'll be paying the $10 a month once my free trial expires. So that's all for now. Let me know if you have more questions. Toodaloo!